Are you dealing with eco scores? In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to explain how our service can help you and your business, whether you're an installer, managing agent, domestic energy assessor or social landlord. We've identified 2 key issues that people are having with eco scores. 1. Calculating them is proving to be a serious headache for many people. 2. Ofgem have started rejecting more submissions. In August this year, they rejected or queried 74% of the measures notified to them. I'll go over that later, but we don't want any of those rejected measures to be yours. Not only can we reduce the risk of having scores sent back for recalculation, we can make the job of calculating the scores a lot easier for you in the first place. If you're calculating or submitting eco scores, you want to get your calculations right as quickly and easily as possible. Get your submissions right first time, every time. Get your scores accepted. Have confidence you'll get the payments you're due. Be able to tell whether a job's worth doing or not before you take it on. And use software that's quick and easy to use, doesn't crash or freeze, or have you scratching your head wondering what the heck you've done wrong. And which works on a Mac, PC, at home and in the office. And you want to be able to speak with energy experts and technical support when you need to. And we have a tool that achieves exactly this. Introducing Eco Online, the first eco-scoring software to be approved by Ofgem, built specifically for and only for eco scores, and up to the end of August 2013 had already processed more than 40% of the total scores submitted to Ofgem by energy companies. Let's take a closer look. Who is it for? Well, it's for energy companies and is already in use by a number of them. It's for heating, plumbing, insulation and other installation professionals, for DEAs, for social landlords, and it's also very popular with managing agents, many of whom require that their installers use this specific tool. As in fact, does one of the energy companies we work with who will only accept scores calculated with our underlying calculation engines. And because it's Ofgem approved, many of our customers also use Eco Online as a quality assurance tool to double-check scores calculated manually or submitted by other software. What does it do? We don't have time to go into all the technical details, but here are a few highlights. It accepts input data from any accreditation body. You don't need to be a DEA to use it, though you will need the pre-improvement RDSAP assessment conducted by a DEA. It's very easy to use. All you need to do is input the RDSAP file, then you select the appropriate measure from the pick list and the software does the rest. Eco rules are already built into the software. All you need to do is describe the measure accurately. You can look at the underlying RDSAP data at any time simply by clicking a button and it's all displayed in a user-friendly way. It's one of the few tools we know about that does part measures, such as if a property is next to a narrow passageway and that narrow space physically prevents you from cladding every external wall. Eco scores can be recalculated quickly as details of a measure change if, say, wall insulation has increased from 100 to 125 millimetres. And we've made it easy to enter the measures, in particular the important and tricky ones like broken boilers, where it's remarkably easy for anyone to make a mistake. Outputs are accepted by all the energy companies, it's online so you can use it anywhere, and you've got access to industry-leading technical support and training. And we can offer competency training for you or your team, which can help to build confidence for them and for your customers. So, you remember that 74% of rejected or queried measures I mentioned earlier? In 30% of the cases, Ofgem queried whether it really was a valid eco measure, such as a hard-to-treat cavity wall. And 44% were sent in with either the wrong data or missing information. These are all things we can help with. Our technical support can help you understand your requirements better and can help you with things like knowing what evidence you need to support U-values entered. And the software will help you make sure your measures are classified and described to eco rules. And of course, it will get the calculations right every time. No more manual calculations having to know the eco rules. You supply the pre-improvement RDSAP data, details of the work that's been done, and the software does the rest. Once you've used it a couple of times, it'll probably take you no more than 2 minutes to generate a score. So what does this mean for you? Well, it means better cash flow and more profit, because you're more likely to get your calculations right and get your submissions accepted. It means knowing whether a job's worth taking on or not. It means a lot less stress when you're doing your calculations. It means saving you time and money. And it means the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're using software approved by Ofgem and built by industry experts. It's quick and painless to set up, and after a quick chat with our sales team, you can be generating scores by close of play the same day. To find out more, give us a call on the number below. We look forward to hearing from you.